It's not weird. He can't just call you. He's called the police, and you come up to me and put your hands on me.
We've had reports of something that's been going on today.
Yeah.
With you and the law enforcement agency. So at the moment you are detained.
I'm detained.
Yeah. Until we figure out.
Oh mate, thank you so much.
Has been provided. Okay?
Yeah, you're gonna put hands on me here.
I'm not gonna cuff you.
No, you're putting hands on me.
I've got my hand on you.
Let's go to the person.
No, so you're not gonna go down here. You're gonna stay here for.
Am I?
Okay. Yeah.
Wicked.
So you're gonna stay here until we figure out what's going on. At the minute you're detained.
I'm detained.
So you're not under arrest.
Good.
Until
I know what I'm doing. This ain't my first rodeo, love.
Okay.
Can you just tell this gentleman
so you can't go over
that I'm allowed to film in public?
For me, okay?
Can you tell him I'm allowed? No, I'm not gonna. You got your hands on me.
I've got my hands.
Get your hands off me.
If you continue to be aggressive, then you will be cuffed. Okay?
Go on then, cuff me. Go on.
At the minute,
I haven't done anything.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm not saying.
I'm filming him in public.
Okay. I'm not saying.
I'm filming him in public, like this.
Stay here for.
My camera.
Calm down. Calm down.
The camera don't lie, love.
I'm not saying that you've done anything wrong.
Yeah, you are. You're detaining me. You're holding.
The officer's actions in this encounter raise serious questions from the outset. Almost immediately after arriving, she moves to detain the auditor based on vague information she has reportedly received. There is no specific allegation, no clearly identified offence, only uncertainty and suspicion. That approach does not reflect a clear, evidence-based justification for detention. It appears to be based more on assumption than on confirmed facts. At one point, she physically restrains him while stating, "I'm not saying you've done anything wrong." That creates an obvious contradiction. The individual is being held despite no confirmed offence being identified at that stage. The auditor was filming in a public space, which is generally lawful. Instead of first clarifying the situation through questions or verification, the response prioritized control before establishing clear grounds for action.
That I'm doing wrong, and you're holding me over something this little goon over here said.
Right, calm down, okay? You don't want to be calling people names in the street, okay?
Goon.
I heard what you said.
It's not illegal, love.
I didn't say
Get your hand off me.
No.
Yes.
You are being detained until, calm down, until I figure out what's going on. Are you okay?
No, I walk around filming people. It's what I do.
Okay,
it's not weird. He can't just call you. He's called the police, and you come up to me and put your hands on me.
You are detained.
And detain me.
Yeah. Calm down.
What time did you detain me?
I know.
Can you identify yourself?
Yeah, look, I'm in full uniform.
Are you recording? Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Why haven't you told me you're recording? You need to tell me at the first opportunity.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Should we get your things up so we can have a look at it?
And this is always on. It's never got to do on camera.
Mate.
No, same as mine.
Calm down.
The auditor asks whether the officer is recording, something that should normally be disclosed during official police interactions. Her response is dismissive, stating, "We don't need to." However, under UK policing guidance, including PACE Code G, officers are generally expected to inform individuals at the earliest opportunity when they are being recorded, particularly during detention or formal interactions. This requirement is important because transparency helps ensure accountability and public trust. People are entitled to know when their interactions with law enforcement are being documented. In this case, the officer not only avoids giving clear reasons for the detention, but also appears to withhold information about recording while maintaining physical control over someone who has not been shown to have committed an offence.
You're putting out, like, do I look like a criminal to you?
I know you're a lovely boy.
Exactly, do I look like a criminal to you? So why are they, you're grabbing me?
Listen,
I'm telling you what, there's a funeral going on over here.
Exactly.
Right,
so calm
let's
down.
go over here.
So calm down. I've tried to come down it.
You? Goon?
Come on, calm down.
Put me in the van, go on.
I'm not putting you in the van, I'm sitting here.
No, I'm not sitting nowhere.
If you just sit here,
I'm not taking no directives off you. I was filming in public.
That's fine.
I'm a man with a camera, not a gun.
No, we know.
We're
We're just trying to find out what's
No, I'm not doing you any favour.
Just sit there.
I'm not doing you any favour.
Calm
No.
down for me.
Let you go.
I am.
Making us see.
Listen.
You're going to make negotiations with me when I've done nothing wrong.
I'm not trying to negotiate. We're just
At the minute, I
can't
can't figure out what's gone on because I'm dealing with you. So calm
No,
down.
don't push me.
Stay there.
She's pushing me.
Stay there.
She's pushing me.
My camera's on.
You're all right. You haven't done anything.
Why? Stop pushing me then.
All I want you to do
Stop. No.
is stay here.
You're controlling me. You're trying to give me directives.
Yeah.
I haven't done
So I'm
anything.
trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, listen to.
Even though the auditor remains calm and attempts to explain himself, the officer continues using physical restraint and does not engage meaningfully with his explanation. She repeats the same line of uncertainty, stating she is trying to determine what is happening, yet does not appear to fully consider the information being provided. This creates an apparent contradiction. It is difficult to properly assess a situation while simultaneously preventing the person involved from fully explaining their actions. From the auditor's perspective, this reflects a form of confirmation bias, where an initial assumption may influence how new information is interpreted. Once a suspicion is formed, even lawful behavior can be viewed through a more negative lens. Instead of de-escalating or clearly reassessing the situation, the interaction becomes more rigid, turning routine activity into something treated as potentially suspicious. Situations like this often escalate not because of the initial conduct itself, but because communication breaks down and assumptions take priority over clarification.
But we have to speak to both parties.
Listen to me. No.
Okay, I know, I understand. Listen, calm down. Doing that and pointing out to him and causing more issues is going to make something
Go down to the
isn't it?
cube. Go down to the cube. Do inquiries down there.
Because I'm dealing with you. I can't go and see
Blah, blah,
I
blah.
can't go and
Don't
see
put your hands on my property.
Don't point that in my face.
I'll point it wherever I want.
Face, okay? Listen.
Just explain what's happened.
I was filming the back of the Securico van, like a G4S, like that, and he's gone up to the man and said, oh, he's filming you, and then he's like, oh, I don't give you permission to film me. I'm in public. Go and explain to him that I can film in public.
Was that a reason you can?
Yes, because I can. Because this is what happens when you do.
Listen.
No,
Listen,
I want to hear what you're saying.
No, you're not.
No.
You're not going to make the situation worse.
Why are you putting hands on me?
Because you're trying to get involved and make the situation
No,
worse.
I'm not.
All I'm trying to do...
I need to hear what he's saying.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I'm walking down the road, filming, and you're just a goon.
Listen.
Now jog on.
Down. Stop. There's no...
Have you detained me as well?
No, you are detained.
Have you detained me? You detained me.
I have detained you.
What station are you
I'm
like?
from Pembroke Dock Station.
Yeah.
719.
Another Pembroke Dock Station.
719. There you go.
Yeah.
Full force of your camera.
I'm waiting for 720 quid off on you
Why?
for illegal detainment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When the auditor mentions that he is already due £720 in compensation from the same police force for a previous wrongful detention, it adds important context to the situation. One might expect a department with prior legal findings against it to exercise greater caution, apply the law more carefully, and ensure mistakes are not repeated. However, what follows appears, from this perspective, to mirror earlier issues rather than reflect clear improvement. If previous consequences have not led to noticeable changes in approach, it raises concerns about consistency and accountability in practice. Overall, it suggests a broader question about whether lessons from earlier incidents have been fully absorbed, or whether similar patterns are continuing without meaningful correction.
Stand out the way for me.
No, you pushed me, you put hands on me, everybody's seen it, it's all on camera, mate.
Because you keep on wanting to go over there, so I'm trying to prevent you.
I don't want to go nowhere near that person.
And you said it's all on our cameras as well.
Yeah, and it's all on my camera.
I know.
Fine.
I know it's all on your camera.
I haven't done anything wrong, though.
Listen, I haven't said you have.
So why grab my arm and make me look like a criminal in front of everybody in Tenby, like?
Listen to me.
It's a small town.
Listen to me.
I'm allowed to film. Why aren't you going over there and telling him?
Listen, my colleague's over there to speak to him.
Honestly, I swear on my kids' lives, I was like filming the G4S. He said, oh, he's filming you. And then the G4S man said, oh, you can't film me in pub, you can't film me, I don't give you permission to film me. What's his job? He's in a public, and he can't tell me not to film him in public.
Okay.
Can he?
Well, you know, I like it the same as we can't tell you to not film us.
When the G4S driver reportedly called the police to complain about someone filming him, the most basic first step should have been to establish where the person was standing. If the individual was in a public place, that would normally indicate that filming is lawful and the call may not require further action. However, that key context does not appear to have been properly clarified at the outset. Instead, the situation was treated with a higher level of urgency, which contributed to a more forceful police response, including detention before clear confirmation of any offence. Throughout the interaction, the auditor remained calm and compliant, maintaining his position while the situation unfolded around him.
Like being criminalised.
I haven't arrested you.
You've detained me.
I haven't said, yeah, but that's different to arrest.
Get off my arm.
We're not having this. We're not having this pulling too. Just stay here for me. whilst we figure out what's going on. That's all I want you to do.
All I've done is filmed in public.
Okay, but because we've had a report,
Of what?
we just need to make. We just need to
What is
see
the report?
Everybody that's involved. At the moment, I'm not sure. My colleague's over there trying to get more information.
I'm trying to speak to you about
Okay, this is what I'm trying to tell you. What was your name?
Really?
Why can't I ask you that question?
Because I don't need to give you it.
Okay, well, I'd like to know who you are.
Why?
Because I'm talking to you.
Why do you need to know who I am?
You've asked who I am because you're talking to me.
Yeah, that's your policy, isn't it?
Yeah, so
I ain't got no policies. I don't work for you.
I just asked you.
You work for me.
Okay.
You're gone.
Right. So my colleague's just going to speak to you from the report that we've had. Okay.
Yeah.
So at this moment in time.
So at this moment in time, you're under arrest under suspicion of harassment. So you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence. We do not mention one questions
You are
in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
cool.
Right.
All right.
Well, we'll have to take the phone.